Same thread as before. Not scary per se, but quite terrifying. It's late, so I won't go into full details as I'm super sleepy. But back in 2005, when I was 15, Hurricane Katrina first hit. We had no power, food, water, etc. for almost a month. So we went to North Louisiana for a few until things settled. But when we came back to see the damages that had taken place at our home, my parents assessed everything while I took off walking in our backyard, which was also a swampy marsh. About 5 minutes in, down a little trail I frequented most days, I was just mindlessly strolling when I looked up and was literally face to face with a large black panther. She was all black, and I vividly remember her thick, black, shiny tail. We were about 15 minutes apart, if that. I froze in fear and honestly thought I would die that day. She stood there with three paws on the ground, one lifted, like I had caught her off guard. We stood there and stared at each other for what felt like a lifetime, and before I knew it, she hissed, turned the opposite way, and was gone within seconds. I literally melted and fell to my knees in tears because I was so terrified. I ran home crying and found out later that several people in my parish had seen a black panther that same week. For several nights, I heard her outside my bedroom window in the swamp screaming, but I thought it was a woman being murdered until my mom told me it was a female panther calling for her mate. One of the craziest yet coolest stories I have. Not too long ago, some homeless people near me were on the news showing how they found large cat prints and had seen a black panther on the river. That's it.
Instantly Googled this. So official sources are saying black panthers in Louisiana are a myth. However, there's people being like, nope, there's panthers out here.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah. I mean, that would be so scary. I imagine it like that scene from The Emperor's New Groove.
I'll look that up later.
Okay.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I love that. I watch that movie probably more often than I should.
Yeah.
I'd say we watch it about once a year.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's not like super often, but I do. I love The Emperor's New Groove. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, so I think of that whenever I read this story the first time, and I actually commented that on this person's post. I was like, wow, it's just like the I wasn't like that. What did I say? Let me clarify. I said, that's crazy. I was traumatized from that scene in The Emperor's New Groove when I was a kid, so this might be my worst nightmare. I posted that 1 year ago today. Not today, but it just says 1 year ago. But yeah, it would be very scary. Fun fact about me, not panthers, but I guess panthers too. I had one of my hyperfixations, my special interests when I was a kid were big cats. Mm-hmm. So I loved everything about leopards and cheetahs and lions and panthers, but specifically leopards.
Yeah.
I got really into leopards and cheetahs for a little bit, but I got really into leopards when I was a kid, and we had to do these big presentations over different animals that were in different areas of the world, and I did mine on leopards, and I made this giant cutout that was flip-floppable because leopards can come in multiple different coats. Yeah. But I did one side was a black leopard and the other one was a spotted leopard. Yeah. It was really cool.
Okay, so
that's it.
No, questions on this. Is there a genetic difference between black and spotted, or it's just...
No, from what I remember, I think it's just where they're regionally found because they fit their regions. So I could be wrong, but I think spotted leopards are found in a more jungly areas, and then the black panthers are located I don't remember leopard. Now I'm gonna look it up. Black and spotted. Yeah, it's really just like an overproduction of melanin depending on like where they're at.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you remember when, I'm trying to remember where it was at. There was a lion spotted, quote unquote, but it was a dog with a haircut.
No.
I need to find where that happened.
That's really funny.
But yeah.
It turns out to be a dog.
Yeah, no, I don't remember where it was at. But yeah, it was a dog with a haircut and a woman who wasn't wearing all of her glasses at that time. And she was like, there's a fucking lion in the streets. And so everyone rushes there and they're like, actually, just a dog, as it turns out.
That's really funny.
So I'm wondering, could something like that have happened here? Or because it was just Hurricane Katrina, what's the zoo situation there? And what's the exotic animal situation there?
Yeah.
Because it could be someone's exotic animal that got out.
Mm-hmm. Tiger King.
Yeah, literally. Where was he? What was he up to?
Yeah.
His friends. Yeah, where's the panther pal, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, that'd be scary though. Mm-hmm. That'd be like hiking, except panthers are way bigger and way more agile.
Yeah, that's like absolutely terrifying to run. And like,
yeah,
because I imagine panthers are like silent because mountain lions are silent and you don't know that they're there.
Yeah, and they're like black, so if you're walking amongst a bunch of trees and it's kind of dark out, there's no way you can see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking about I would be terrified to be hiking and see a mountain lion.
Yeah.
So let alone a panther.
Yeah.
Poop out of my butt. Yeah, that's it. Here you go. Maybe it'll be scared of me now because I smell like...
I'd be like, never mind, I don't want that. I think that's one of the
hungry.
tactics you're supposed to do if there's like an animal. Just like...
I thought it's if there's a man.
Also that, an animal.
Yeah.
Said what I said.
Yeah. Can you spot the difference?
Yeah, just like shit your pants. Some of them seem big. Some of them pretend you're dead. Easiest way to avoid all of that. Don't go outside.
Yeah, stay inside.
Be very indoorsy.
This is the start to my agoraphobia. If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?